Alright guys, you saw the video. This is part 2 on a pit bike. Will it run on Everclear? So this is the actual video. We are going to see if it works. But this is an SSR 125. It's a full manual. I just run it on regular 93 gas. Seems to run fine to me. But you know, I want to be the first to say I ran Everclear in a pit bike. People probably did it before, but I haven't really seen any videos, so I like to throw one up just for fun. So sadly, I'm in the state of Pennsylvania. We only have Everclear 151. I could go to Delaware. I just don't feel like making that drive right now to get Everclear 190. So we're going to use this. It's about 75% alcohol. And typically I think like E85 runs around the 65 to 80 or 90% alcohol range. So this should be kind of similar-ish, you know, but it won't be. But just to get this started, we have a stock carburetor and the stock timing. Timing is normal, was never messed with or changed. Carburetor is tuned to run on regular gas. I'm not going to mess with the jetting for this one. I'm just going to leave it go as is. Might have to choke it just because a little bit of the facts for E85, or I guess the alcohol. You're going to need to richen the mixture up a little bit, get more fuel rather than air. But that's just from the little bits of research I did, but it's kind of just a full send at this point. But just to show you right now, the bike does run. I'll just show you running on regular gas, and then we're going to drain the tank. So, valves are on the looser side, so it is making the tappy noise. So don't hate the pit bike. It's not supposed to be perfect. So as you can see, it seems to run pretty normal and idles just fine. So we're gonna shut it off from here and we're gonna drain the gas. So back to the video, we're just gonna drain the regular gas first. Might take a while, but gotta drain it all because I want to get some true results. I'd rather not mix as much gas with Everclear. Try to get a more true, you know, result, or testing I should say. After we drain the gas from the tank, I'm just going to run the bike until the carburetor goes dry, to be honest, and then we'll fill it with Everclear. Alright, gas is drained, or pretty much drained. It just drops from here. We're just gonna throw that back on, and I'm gonna run the bike and get the rest of the gas out. Alright. Alright, bike is drained. And there's a teeny bit left. I can't get it all. But now, let's pour the Everclear, see what happens. Been untouched. Maybe I took a shot, but that was a little rough. We're going to put like half a bottle in, see what happens. Yeah, we could put a little bit more, because I ain't drinking this shit. There we go. We'll leave a little bit there. Alright. Gas cap back on. Clean up the tank a little bit. Shit's like hand sanitizer. I feel it cuts now. We're going to let that soak in and get in there. Mix it around just in case there's a little bit of gas in there, but try and mix it all up. Let it sit for a minute. Before we run the bike, I'm actually going to pull the plug real quick. I want to get an initial reading what I was originally running. See if it's rich or lean. I forget what the condition of the bike was. Alright, so our initial plug reading is about... It's pretty alright. Maybe a little bit on the rich side, but we're going to clean this bitch up real quick. I just want to see what the plug reading is. The stock jets and everything. I'm assuming it'll probably run lean, but we'll see. And this is just to get the initial, what the hell, so. Alright, the plug is cleaned up a little bit. It's looking pretty all right, so we're gonna throw that back in the bike. No cross threading, because that would be sus. Alright. Throw that back on. 1 second. Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for. We're gonna try and start the bike up. I have no idea how this is gonna go. We're gonna see if it runs. So right now, fuel in there supposedly, no choke. Bike was warm already previously, so let's see how it goes. Might be leftover gas so far. We'll see what happens. Give it a little bit. Give it a minute to run. I'm not sure if the everclear is getting to it or not, so. I mean, it seems like everything's running fine so far, but then again, I'm assuming there's probably a little bit of gas in that carburetor still, and it's still within the mixture. I feel like gotta give it a minute or two. Unless it really runs this good, but I really doubt it. Seems like it's running alright still. Keep it going for a little bit. Maybe I'll take it around the block. Even though it's nighttime. Just maybe get it driving around for a bit. Put it in first gear. Alright, now we're in first gear. I'll cut around for a bit, see if I notice anything. I'm hearing something now. There it is. Now it's sounding a little sus. Backfiring a lot. I gotta give it gas. Oh, goddamn. Yep. Alright, I have it in neutral right now, but I was running it. I felt it backfiring and power was down. So let's take it back inside. See how it revs. Or maybe see if we get the richen stuff up. Alright, it's only been 30 seconds since the camera's off. It's still the same, it idles fine. However, I am barely giving it gas and it wants to die. But idling is fine for some reason. I know I probably had it a little rich for the pilot, for the air fuel screw, but yep, I gave it some throttle and it wants to die. But hey, now the everclear's in there, start it back up again, see what happens. Well, starts right up. Maybe she needs some more fuel. Yeah, I'm giving every time I give it fuel, it just wants to die out. It's probably not enough fuel. Maybe we'll try choking it a little bit. So full choke, it still runs fine. Oh, but full choke it actually revs out a little bit. And now no choke, still runs. Wants to die out. Interesting so far how that runs. Full choke, obviously when you choke the air, and obviously with the E80 or alcohol mixtures, it wants more fuel. So if you choke off the air, you're giving it more fuel. It's not ideal for you to go, but it's revving out a little bit. Well, let's check the plug, see what's up. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah, that cloth burning. That shit's still hot. Alright, let's get her out there. Yep, it's taking forever. You're gonna hate this. If you want, skip ahead. You can always skip this part if you want. Alright, didn't even look at it yet. Let's take a look. Well, try and get in the light. It actually looks kind of the same. Maybe it's a little less dark from before, but interesting. So I'm getting a similar reading here. We do have the, what do you call it, the everclears in there, so I would have thought it would have leaned out a little bit more, but not as dark, I guess. So it technically did lean out a little bit, but not completely. Well, we're gonna put this plug back in. I'm gonna try and start it up again. Sorry, it's also, this is like kind of a boring video. I don't know if I'll be able to field test it besides the little bit I did there. Maybe we'll get a field test tomorrow, but this will just be the initial, hey, look, it ran, cool. But yeah, tomorrow we can get like a field test and stuff. But today, at least you get to see, hey, you can run the bike off Everclear. Kind of run it off Everclear. You just won't run good. You'll be able to idle, but nowhere to go. All right, let's throw the plug back on. Take it out again. Starts up. There you go. Definitely smells different, so. Earning that nice PA legal limit everclear. That's not the real shit, but whatever. We're gonna put it on full choke. I do want to try and run it a little bit. Let's get out towards here, get in gear so I can hold the camera and ride the bike. So there we go. We're in gear. It's only first gear right now. Oh, we're able to go. There you go. Nope, not anymore. If you lightly give it throttle like I am right now, if you lightly give it throttle, we'll go. But if it dies out if I give it too much, so. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, this is very suspicious. We'll get the real true test tomorrow. We were able to go though, so there you go. Yep, that idle is low as hell. Yep, there it goes. But there it is. You guys saw it. That was Everclear 151, not even the strong one, ran. You guys seen it? It's only Everclear 151, not even the strong 190, which I'll get a bottle of 190s one day and we'll test it out again. But tomorrow we'll get a field test. It'll be part 3. I'll try to get, record me going in all 4 gears, I should say, not just first gear. But if you're curious, it ran. Definitely not good, definitely not jetted correctly, and definitely not timed right, but it idled. I was very surprised. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for part 3.